Right, Lewis, it's 2 wins in a row now for the first team. Do you think things are finally clicking into place?
Not if you'd have seen our performances, probably not now. I think we've picked 2 wins up and they're probably arguably our worst performances. 2 games before that was arguably our best and we've not come away with what we deserved. So we'll get there. You've got to remember it's a new group. There's 40 odd players that are new. So it's a big gelling thing. We're not just gelling 1 or 2, we're gelling 40.
You've given a few debuts to young players, with Paige Gadsby and Rebecca Lacani being a couple this season. How do you think they've settled in with the rest of the team?
Really well. Obviously Paige is a bit different. She got sent off. Look, she the way that Paige plays, she plays on the edge. She's wholehearted. That's how she plays. She will get sent off, even though that weren't sending off. But she will get sent off. But they've done well, both of them. Rebecca Lacani, it was hard for her. She come for a few weeks and didn't really get any minutes, and then we chucked her in at the deep end and made her play 90. So they've dealt well. Rebecca's one that then went back down with Nick for more minutes, and Paige is now getting herself back into the team.
You talk about in past interviews about you being contenders for the title. Obviously that puts a lot of pressure on the girls, especially the younger ones. How do you think they're coping with that so far this season?
Well, they're coping well. We're top of the league. So no, they're coping well. It's hard. It's a big pressure, and it's a pressure on everybody. I don't think it's just the young girls. You've got to remember this is a team that got relegated, and now we're telling them that they've got to win most games. So it's not just pressure on them; it's pressure on everybody. But they're thriving on it, and I think if you look, they're all a bit nervous about the place. They're all a bit nervous about positions, and with the young girls coming in, I think that encourages them a little bit more.
It's a nice 160-mile round trip to Grimsby this weekend. Have you got a full team for the game?
Yeah, I have.
Because like I was going to say next is the fact that the last few weeks you had players missing through like work and suspension and holidays. Does that affect your preparation for games?
We've still got a couple missing this week in terms of, but we've got a full side. It's just in terms of, look, whatever we take, we've got 4 or 5 that we can back up. I think we've got a strong enough squad now in my side and in the development side that if I've got 3 or 4 missing, I can bring 3 or 4 in and it's not really a big loss. That's a big thing to have at this football club. Anybody that can swap players.
Grimsby has not won since the 13th of September. They've lost their last 5.
Cheers for that.
Are you confident of getting a result?
Yeah, you should know me by now, Kieran. I'm always confident of getting a result. I've said it before, I still feel that we're the best team in the league. I still think that we're league contenders. I do. We fear nobody. We don't fear nobody, and I think you look at the way that we're playing. We don't fear nobody.
And finally, you are top of the league. How does it feel?
It'd be alright if I weren't getting cones thrown at me. No, it's top of the league. We know that, look, we've got points on the board. They've got games in hand. But I think if you speak to any manager, they'd rather have points on the board than games in hand. We've still got them all to play. 2 weeks' time, we've got Long Eaton. Crunch games.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers, mate.